Good evening everybody, welcome to the greatest tier of all time. It is PS F4. We are here in Spain, we are here in Catalonia for the, I already said, the PS F4 Spanish Grand Prix. I'm obviously not joined alone, it's the deadly duo in the commentary box. It's me and Linus Scholzer. How you doing?
Hello everybody!
So anyway,
I wanted to do it, but I wanted to keep it professional.
Oh yeah, we should keep it professional actually.
Already set the standard for the evening.
It's going to be a great night. I have a feeling. As that pit lane is a bit. What is that? Is that glitched or what is that? Very dusty. But we have.
Is
my volume too quiet? Too loud? Is my mic too bad?
No.
Okay, well, if there's anyone watching, tell me if my volume of the cars is too quiet, too loud, whatever. Now, let's see. We have 16 drivers. We have 2 reserves from the F5. We have Elliot Parker in the Haas and Leandro at his home Grand Prix in the Aston Martin as a reserve. I mean, sadly, Kubon couldn't make it. He had his well, there was no stream last week, so pretty much no one knew what happened, but Kubon had his race win taken off him because I had to give him a penalty. Next time, actually I'm not going to say that. Anyway, moving forward, who was the first one? It was Pavel Dudek back in the Williams, back in F4. I can't remember the last time he raced. Probably a long while ago, but anyway, he's blasting down the main straight here in Catalonia, down into the turn 1 and 2 sort of chicane thing. He takes that well. You don't want to touch any of the sausage curves, but you do want to get the curbs, but he didn't, so I'm guessing he's just taking it a bit cautiously, not going flat through turn 3, which is wise. We have turn 4, or the Hamilton-Rosberg corner, let's say. The 2 Mercedes crashing there one time in 2016, very famous. But anyway, it's a clean lap so far. This is where things can go wrong. This part of the track, I want to say, this corner especially, is very bad, but he takes it very well, very cautious. Now into the near flat turn 9, should be flat in the last run of quali. We're going to see who can actually do that, who's got the big cojones to do that. But anyway, it's turn 10 now. In this new layout, he takes that very nicely, very well. Now, how aggressive does he want to go into sector 3? I mean, it's the bank collapse, so should be alright, but this is the last section now. This absolutely rubbish chicane. I mean, people can agree that it might be the worst corner ever, but round the swooping right-hander, and he comes across the line, and it is a 118.5. setting the bank lap for everyone. Who was next? Rodwell goes 118.2. Viking up next with a 118.6.
the next.
Oh, Barry Kruger with a 17.7. That's a good time from the South African.
As they're coming around the final corner right now, he's going to be slower. P3 with an 18.3. By the way, not only to mention real F1 in turn 4, we also had Ero last season here. F3. The two McLarens crashed into this corner, exactly similar like the two Mercs did in real life. But Ero also has a history there.
Oh, I did not know that. As Crystal, he's back in his Aston Martin coming into P4. Who's that car? That is Darrell Whiffen on an outlap.
Viking spun it in turn 7 or what it is.
I can't get to that.
This Parker, the F5 driver, is the next one to come across the line. That's a 120.4. And Mendelson is in the middle sector right now. He is on a fast lap if you want to watch him.
We are indeed watching him on the broadcast cameras. Very nice cameras actually, I want to say. I mean, I might be speaking too soon, but who knows. But Mendelson, the championship leader by something points.
I just recorded a qualifying ban, but we'll talk about it later.
Okay, very nice.
Very nice, he says. I said earlier you complained about people steered and giving someone a penalty.
Oh, Mendelson with a 17.7. As I need to change my audio to make you louder.
Ruffin set the first. Wolfman starting his lap. Lean improves to 9.
He's starting his second lap, I think. Or did he? Never mind.
Yeah, Kizek is on his half lap. He will gain a lot in sector 3 as he got blocked there last lap by Bloody Viking.
Oh. So that's who the qualifying ban is going to. Kiziak is not on a lap. He's conserving his ERS.
No, he is on a lap.
Oh, never mind. No, he's not. I was right. You were wrong.
He was half a 10th up in the middle sector.
Yeah, because you said he got blocked, so...
No, he got blocked in the last sector.
Oh, fair enough. Mendelson, he's not on a lap.
Woodman is still.
Oh god, he's already last. Okay. Car following him very, very aggressively there. Darrell Whiffen.
Just got that through in the second DRS straight.
Okay.
Probably Whiffen wants to get in the pit quick.
As he does. Oh, welcome, Cubon.
If you want to go,
who am I going to go
on board? If you want to go on board with someone, go to Bloody Viking if he's starting another lap.
Mr. Penalty person that I have to give. Was it
actually
him?
it's Mark the next one. Next one's Mark.
Mark
But yeah,
comes
it was
across.
Viking who blocked.
Mark doesn't set a lap. Bloody Viking
He's
does. No, he doesn't.
No, both start. They all start now.
Oh, I thought you said. You said they were
on
on
the
laps.
last sector. No, they're starting the laps.
Okay. Cubon acting as Crystal's engineer. That's what we love to see. That's what we call a good teammate. The Aston Martin team in F4. A 1-2 in Monza they had. Absolutely stunning race that was. But Crystal not here, unfortunately. He has technical issues. But Viking coming across turn, oh god, 8, 7 and 8, chicane through turn 9, lifts off quite a bit, quite too much actually. And I said the cameras were good, never mind, they are absolutely horrendous, but it is what it is. Now this tricky, annoying section. Oh, he spins it.
Oh, Viking spins it as well.
He is still in. I need to turn the audio from the cars up just a
Wait, who
tad.
did you watch? Did you watch Mark or Viking?
I was watching Viking.
Oh, Mark was the next one. Mark sets a 19-0 and gets P10.
Oh, Viking spins again.
Attack gets P3.
No.
Has improved a little bit.
Why is my volume too loud? I don't know if my volume's too loud or not. Or if my volume's just too quiet. Ah, whatever.
Now Ruminski, the driver who got pole in Canada, he afterwards then got a he got a promotion before the Canada race to Alpine full-time, gets P3.
Where has this guy's pace come from? It's absolutely out of nowhere as Mendelson comes across the line with a starting his lap time. But where has Ruminski's pace come from? I mean, that pole in Canada was probably the most shocking thing to happen in F4, if I must say so myself. Like, no one, zero expectation at all. That's not a word. Expectation, oh Jesus.
Parker
Anyway.
coming around, but this is not a fast lap again, as he does not improve.
Oh, Rodwell with a purple sector. Rodwell, the race winner in France last week, due to Kubon's penalty. Oh, and a nice cameras here. I mean, I didn't say it was undeserved, I didn't say it was deserved.
Iziek goes P6 in the McLaren.
Rodwell in the Williams, the Dutchman goes P3. Still only 2 drivers in the 17s.
Cifico comes around the final corner. It's only enough for 20.4. As this Polish man, on the other hand, has lost his pace completely, I feel like.
Who?
He was so strong the first half of Cifico.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, Mendelson.
Okay.
Mendelson with a 117.3. What can Barry Kruger respond as he's right behind him? 117.4. It's getting spicy at the top.
What can Crystal respond though? He had a purple middle sector. Can he? No, not quick.
Oh, 17.8. So the lap times are the top 2 4/10 and 5/10 clear of third. Crystal not going to be happy with that. He knows he needs to improve if he wants any chance into this title fight. Very close title fight, it must be said.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright, you know.
Kuban in the comments, I know you're not going to forget France. I would be as angry as you, to be honest, but as a steward I have to follow the rules, man. I have to do it. If I don't do it, then that just puts out a bad image, and we want to represent. Yeah. As a commentator.
Try to find someone who's on left and you stop talking about the incident.
No, what do you mean? I'm the steward. I'm going to talk about the incident. I mean, if I don't talk about, no, that's not the words I want to say.
Do it on this time.
What did I want to say? Are you? Oh my god. Gold saying I am cruel. How about you do your talking on the track, Gold?
What about you talk on the track as well now and commentate THC setting a new fast level today? Okay, never mind, no, he's running a lap.
Yeah, get out. I mean, Linus is talking because he's not the steward anymore, so I've taken his reign.
Ruffin is on the lap now, maybe?
Yeah,
hopefully.
He is. He was. Where's Whiffin's car? There he is. Larry Whiffin is. The game said he had a purple sector 1, but I don't know if he did.
It's true though. It's true because he already set a time.
Wait, Larry Whiffin. Oh, wow. It looked very quick.
Yo, look at from P4 down to P8. 2:10. Okay,
who did I want to watch? Who's in that Red Bull? Viking coming across the line, 2/10 up. Stays P10. Oh, never mind, what the hell? Stays P4. Why is the game lying to me? Goes up to P4. Viking joining the 117.9 gang.
Completely lost the pace.
And there's a spinner. Oh, what the hell? Who spun? Oh, there's Viking in the grass. He spun. There's an Alpine that spun. I think that's an Alpine.
1.7 seconds off pole as the Red Bull of Viking gets out of the way there. Yeah, she is 4 times up. Could put him in the top 5. if he can keep it. Yeah, he can definitely keep it. Oh my god.
Pavel Dudek goes P4 with a 117.9.
Also someone who's found his pace very recently.
Yeah, Pavel Dudek, a race winner in F4. He did win a race, didn't he?
No, he's starting. FX starting, never mind. Sorry. Milan isn't. Milan is improving.
I think we have one more driver coming across, no. Coming into the race very quickly. If I can get him an invite. I allow it, so tough luck. Oh, where is your name? There it is. It is Mr. Golden Flame joining. Edzak goes purple in sector 1. Apparently. I'm gonna check the sector times to see if that's correct. Oh, it is indeed correct. Okay, we're seeing a good lap from the Latvian driver in the Alfa Romeo, the man in P2, who is 47 points behind Mentelson.
This is most likely to be his last lap, so it needs to be good.
Oh yeah, it's going to be his last lap. It's all or nothing for the Latvian driver. I already said that. Commentary is... Jesus Christ, my commentary is not good today. It will improve, I can assure you. But Edzak coming through the chicane. Now this is a beautiful camera angle. Look at that Alfa Romeo Sauber, Alfa Romeo Audi, or whatever it's going to be called in the future. He goes P6. That was
disappointment in the voice.
Anticlimactic to say the least. But
disappointment.
I thought he was going to be up there, to be honest, but
oh my days. As Milan is about to start the lap.
Milank,
might come in.
oh, comes in, okay.
Oh, illegal pit entry.
No, it wasn't.
He touched the line, he's not allowed to do it.
I'm the steward here.
No one's on a
Who
lap.
am I watching? I was watching Kiziak start his lap.
Yeah, you have to watch the guy I told you starting his lap.
Who did you tell me?
Well, Rubinsky is on a lap, I think.
Michal Rominski, 1/10 up on his personal best in sector 1. This is a very, very iconic circuit, it must be said. Can't have an F1 calendar without Spain in there. Darrell Whiffen's retired somewhere in the pit.
Iconic?
Yeah, Barcelona's iconic. Is it? Yeah, it is. Shush.
Okay. Didn't say so.
Rominski, 2/10 up into sector 2. As mentioned before, the man who took a surprise pole position in Canada. There's yellow flags about everywhere in the track. Edzak crashes. No, he doesn't. He retires in the pits. So, Rominski. Oh, what the hell? There was tyre marks on the gravel there, but Rominski goes P3. Okay.
Kiziak is the next one. He is in the final chicane now.
Kiziak, a 118.1. No, it's still quick.
Roosevelt coming across the line now. That is
start his lap. Is that Crystal? That is Crystal starting his lap. There's a Ferrari in there. That is Mark starting his lap. Leandro at his home Grand Prix with a 118.2 competitive time.
Wisman is going though.
Wisman on a lap. Can he answer to Leandro's 118.2? No, he can't. It's a 118.5 for the Mercedes driver. There's a Ferrari there of Barry Kruger with a 117.3 takes provisional pole. Mentelson in the last chicane. And Mentelson's down. Mentelson into the box. Is this Barry Kruger's pole position? Viking, what can he say? Coming across the line now, it's a 117.8. Oh, Pavel Dudek in the gravel. Pavel Dudek in the gravel. Oh my, okay.
If he goes a little bit up, but not enough for pole.
Rudwell is coming into the last sector now. Is this a good lap? I cannot tell. We're gonna have to wait and see until he crosses the line. No, it's not. It's a 117.9.
Crystal is coming though. He's a little bit up.
Crystal 117.6, sorry. So it's look, I see a purple sector somewhere. Never mind. Crystal with a purple sector 3.
Over me. And
So
just to answer your
your
question,
grid.
if Barcelona's iconic. It was built in 1991 or 1990, I think.
Yeah.
It's not iconic.
Just because you don't like the track doesn't mean it's not iconic. But we have the South African in the Ferrari on pole position here in Barcelona by a fraction, it must be said, not by much, as him and Mentelson leading the pack by a couple of tenths, it must be said. So it will all come down to the race. Barry Kruger in P1, followed by Mentelson, then Crystal, then Rumenek with a very good qualifying, it must be said. Same goes for Viking. Pavel Dudek in P6, Edzak in P7. Not what you want for P2 in the championship right now, but it is what it is. Let's see if he can make up for it in the race. Rudwell in P8, followed by Kiziak, Darwiffen, Leandro in his home Grand Prix, doing a solid job, it must be said, in a tier that he's not even in. Mark Stoyanagel in the Ferrari in P12, followed by Wizman, Milank in his debut for AlphaTauri, his new team. Fifth Joe in P15. Like we said, his pace has fallen off, we don't like to see it. Elliot Parker in 16th, and Gold, who joined a bit late, is last because he didn't have time to set a lap, I think. So,
By the way, just to tell you, this is Barry Kruger's first pole in Ero F4 history.
in F4, yes, yeah, because he joined late into the season.
No.
He joined F4 late into the season.
Yeah. He was F5 before.
Yeah. But he earned himself a promotion.
It's dry.
Yay!
What a surprise.
Very boring. We don't have a wet race, just like F5 did a couple hours before this. F5 with the F4 syndrome. They had no stream, so.
Do you want me to explain why it is always dry here?
Why is it always dry?
Because there is mountains pretty between the French and the Spanish border, and especially holds up to bad weather.
Fair enough.
Pyrenees.
Oh god, that's not. There's no formation lap, as I said. 5 red lights. They're on for a while and it's lights out and they go. Barry Kruger gets a bad start. Mentelson gets a good one. It's 3 wide into turn 1. Nearly. And there's a front wing going flying there. Crystal's trying to find a gap, but there is no gap there. What can Mentelson do down the inside? Do not touch sausage curbs and do not make contact. Barry Kruger storming through. Mentelson gets a bit of contact. There's all sorts of stuff happening in the back, but someone's gone. Mikhail Ruminsky on the grass. Crystal getting ahead of Mentelson following the tap from Barry Kruger. Everyone looks like to be on mediums except Barry Kruger on pole.
And Attack. And Rudwell and THC. And Mentelson.
Rudwell's going to go for a dive bomb. Rudwell's going to go for a dive bomb on the championship leader. Mentelson gives him space. Rudwell thinks better of it. Rudwell up 4 positions in this race. Amazing mega start from him. Same goes for Elliot Parker. Someone's gone. That's Gold. There's a move down there. Can't get to it.
Oh! Barry Kruger in the wall because he got hit by Crystal!
Oh
Barry
my
Kruger
god.
got hit by Crystal. And is in the wall.
Oh no no no. Oh no no no. Barry Kruger in a wall. Okay.
As Mark and Kiddick both DNF. What happened at the safety, virtual safety car? What happened there in the pit entry? Oh my god. Barry Kruger just about avoids them. And it's a full safety car. Great. And this makes the race very, very, very boring once again. Rominski picks up a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, as he lost it in turn 3 in the first lap. Just to sum it up again, so Crystal got a brilliant start together with Mentelson. Mentelson and Crystal then... No, actually just Crystal and Krüger then got past Mentelson into turn 3, or turn 4. Crystal made a move on Krüger into the first corner or the second corner of sector 3. Crashed him out, is now on the lead. This caused safety car, and Mark and Kizek collided in the pit entry or something, I'm not sure. And calling the safety car.
Yeah, I was on board with Gold to see what happened at the pit lane entry. Mark with no wheel on the track, and Kisiek with no wheel in the pit entry. Wondering if there was a collision there. I don't think there was, but anyhow, if that gets reported, Crystal... I mean, I didn't see it, so I can't speak, but there was one person pitting, that is Edzak and Parker. Oh, Elliot Parker started on the softs. That's brave.
But it's good for him now, he couldn't go on hard and go all the way till the end.
I don't think he's doing that. I mean, who wants to spend, what is that, 30 laps on hards? Is my maths right? 30, 20?
I mean, 20? What? Ellis! What do you mean 20?
30 or 20, I said.
What do you... How can it be 20?
Yeah, great.
Ellis! How can it be 20?
I didn't say... I said 30 or 20.
Yeah, but how can it even be 20?
Great stuff.
Oh my god, nobody is allowed to see this.
Who's gonna crash under the safety car?
Who's gonna crash under the safety car? Who's gonna take the alternate layout? That's the important question.
Yeah.
Actually, interesting thing to know. The FIA is was currently checking about removing the last chicane. They gave the shortcut basically of the last sector. So when you just go around the last chicane.
Well, why didn't they?
What?
Why didn't they use that layout?
No, they gave it. I think this or last year they gave it a FIA Grade A status because the corner didn't even have it, or the layout with this corner didn't even have an F1 FIA allowed status, or I don't know.
One corner didn't have a FIA grade.
Yeah, but they only graded the layout, the F1 layout, and now they graded the layout with the when you cut the last chicane as well. This also has an FIA.
Something dropped massively there. I'm wondering if you fell off the chair. Oh man.
So to put this, it also has an FIA grade, and this means that F1 technically could use the alternate layout very, very soon.
So, right now it's a Aston Martin 1-2, if you count the safety car. Very nice safety car, it must be said. Who is the biggest...
About the safety car again?
No, the biggest gain is Milank and Gold, up 7 positions, both. Very good start for Leandro. That is, I've said that too many times, at his home Grand Prix, the F5 driver. But please safety car be in so I can actually do my job and commentate. But
I can also tell some jokes.
No, definitely not.
It's actually sad.
Oh, it's not going to come in, is it? Safety car line is there. I think it's there. It's not coming in. What a shame.
I wouldn't trust the game as a safety car. Yeah, it does come in. I knew it. I think I have to take over the restart as Crystal can control the pace of the field now. Obviously isn't allowed to go too slow. But he can control it as he has a Sebastian Vettel helmet. Great job there. Vettel will retire after Abu Dhabi, unfortunately. Crystal with a little bit of a tribute, and now he goes, and Mendelssohn completely slapped. He's fallen asleep in P2. P4 of THC also completely fallen asleep. Crystal breathing on the straight to getting some heat into his tires. Rubel now going down the inside of Mendelssohn into turn 1. Can Rubel do anything? Is he late on the brakes? No, he concedes the position for now. Milan brakes super late into turn 1. Leandro concedes the position as well. Roosevelt tries a move again into turn 4 now. He's down the inside, the Williams driver. Mendelssohn brakes super late, going around the outside, keeping a grip there. Yeah, nicely defended there. Can Roosevelt come back? No, he can't. He stays behind into the middle sector. As the half of Parker goes really wide there, as it makes the move and gets the position. Mendelssohn could catch up a little bit to Crystal again, as he's now only 8/10 behind him. Parker and Essek fighting for positions there, Essek going down the inside into this last sector here, as they now approach the last final chicane. Very tricky, very easy to get it wrong, and then you lose a lot of straight line speed on the straight. But Essek does it good, great actually.
I'm back momentarily. Oh, Edzak, he's going to go for a move on Gold. Gold concedes the position very, very easily. What can Elliot Parker do? Can he do something? No? Okay. Oh my god, why is there that much of a gap between Viking and Pavel Dudek? 5th to 4th. There's a big, big gap.
Well, everyone slept at the restart, I feel like, so...
Except Crystal.
He was P1!
Yeah.
Even if he sleeps. Whoa, bro! What?
What do you mean? So you telling me? Oh, never mind. Whiffin's not gonna go around the outside of Parker.
I can tell you why there's such a big gap, because Bloody Viking is on hard and THC on medium.
So if you're telling me I just don't accelerate on the safety car restart, I'm not sleeping.
Let's put this away and
yeah, okay, exactly. More position changes for you lot. Milank up 8.
Deactivated now, and Mendelssohn is in the DRS of Crystal for the moment.
Oh, Mendelssohn setting the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Oh, we see a big ERS difference between the two.
Going for another one. Getting sticky on the straight, easy. Oh, Parker down the inside of Barry Kruger there, pushing on the curve into turn 2, and he is ahead going into turn 3 there.
Oh, Barry Kruger with the inside line. Where's Elliot Parker going? Completely off track there. Then Barry Kruger says thank you very much for the position. I'll have that back. But
Mendelssohn is in the DRS for the first time of this Grand Prix. He's the first driver to enable the DRS.
Oh, there's a crash. Mikhail Rominsky is gone. And that brings out another damned safety car.
And we will see a lot of pit stops now.
Or will we?
Everyone will go on hard. Everyone who's on medium now will go on hard.
Oh, Crystal's stopping on track. Yes. Safety car. I mean, Delta. Yeah. Safety car Delta is not good. I mean, what is good on this game? But let's watch for some illegal pit entries. Crystal stays out as I expected. Mendelssohn stays out as I expected. Rojol as I expected. Dudek the first one in. Milank in cutting the pit entry. So did Milank. Barry Kruger spun. Okay. Don't get disqualified, please, for blocking the pit lane. Okay, he stays out.
Why is no one picking?
Crystal wanted to overtake the safety car. Okay.
Just because it's another Aston Martin and you usually do this with a teammate doesn't mean that you're allowed to do it with the safety car, mate. Keep on getting angry in the chat. You can do an Imola. So crash the Aston Martin safety car out and see what happens.
Ah, these safety cars. We just want to see some wheel-to-wheel racing, some championship deciding battles. We want to see Mental Sun DNF every race so we get a new championship leader, and then whatever happens happens. But fortunately or unfortunately, depending on who you are, that's not happening. Well, or I could have just given the biggest commentator's curse in history, but I don't think I did.
We have to make some jokes, and we're 15 viewers. We have to make some good jokes. Is a mum joke?
No, definitely not. They are absolutely terrible.
Huh?
I think the safety car should be in this lap if Codemasters can make a good game, but it won't be, so it's not a good game, as everyone is aware. These look underfueled, right? No. Okay, I've got a fuel. I've got a fuel warning light for everyone, which is oh, Crystal trying to fake everyone into the pits.
My lucky so Wisman is on plus 3.7.
Oh, he clearly forgot to do it. He forgot to change the fuel. It's aggressive weaving going on in the back. Jesus.
As we see an Aston Martin safety car with Bernd Mailänder as the driver, leading the field of 14 remaining cars around the track of Catalunya.
Why doesn't it say Kaziek has DNF'd? He's just there.
For the game.
Bugmasters back at it again. There's literally nothing for us to say. I'm gonna carry on what you were gonna say.
Crystal needs to keep this P1 if he somehow wants to remain in a championship fight. Edzek needs to definitely gain some positions because he is P2 at the moment, but Edzek is also on new mediums, but I highly doubt that these will last until the end of the race. I mean, if we continue at this rate with safety cars, they might.
We'll probably pit anyway. But safety car is in this lap way earlier than the last lap. That gives Crystal more control. That gives Crystal the chance not to be sleeping, nor does it give the chance for Mental Sun to do the same thing.
Mental Sun was sleeping on the last restart though.
Yeah, so could he get caught out again by the German in the Aston Martin? Crystal with the Vettel helmet. He's had that, always had that, hasn't he? Anyway, enough about the helmets. Crystal going a bit later than last time.
Yo, what is Mental Sun doing again?
What the hell is he doing? Mental Sun is actually asleep or drunk. We do not know. There's been an overtake already. Someone has spun. There's been a big crash in the back. There's been a three people crash in the back. Rougeau is going to be diving down the inside of Mental Sun into turn 1. No, he isn't.
Come on.
There was a 3-car crash in the back. Milank has retired in the pits. He's had enough already. He's not having any of it. But Rougeau gets the better drive. Gold. No, someone spun. Leandro has spun it as his home Grand Prix. But Rougeau diving down the inside of turn 4. Sticks his front wing in there. And he is side by side with the championship leader. Rougeau barely enough space. Locks up. That's probably why he went a bit deep into the corner. Well, Mental Sun having a bit moment there. But Mental Sun's struggling, but Crystal probably struggling even more. What's happened to his lead? His lead has been vaporized there. Probably due to the ERS usage of the 2 cars behind.
Yeah, Crystal's actually overflowing his ERS. He's on 100%.
So he is not using any of it. I like it. Smart moves.
Not really, but
Smart moves it is indeed, I'd say personally, but then again, who am I to talk? I'm not a good racer at all, so.
you should at least try and keep the gap over 1 second.
Yeah, true, but Crystal's going to have the more ERS in the latter stage of the race.
We're on the lap 11, probably 3 more safety cars until the end of the race.
And creating a big gap again, so obviously that tells me that the hards here are absolutely rubbish. Wizman with about the same gap, and he's got the train of me. Zach needs to get a move on, but that is just not happening.
You know
Not good for the. What was that?
You know what's also rubbish at the moment?
What is?
Microphone.
Oh, great. Is it? Well,
Yeah,
hashtag I don't care, we move.
Yeah, you fixed it. That's good, I think, for all the viewers. As we actually see THC and Krieger spinning. No,
Someone's
Krieger
won.
again.
Yeah, Kruger.
Krieger's won.
Hopefully my mic is better. If it's not, then I can't do anything about it. But Mental Sun is super close to Crystal, and Crystal's still not using his ERS.
No,
Now
ERS enabled again.
I'm wondering why he's not using that ERS. Could this be poor racecraft, good racecraft? Who knows? Rodwell has left the DRS point for 1 second. But so far, nothing really standing out to us. That has happened. Obviously, Barry Kruger with a nightmare of a race for Barry Kruger.
He might as well retire now. Wouldn't be surprised.
And he does. Barry Kruger, he will not get that pole position point.
Nope.
But
indeed.
Still got pole position.
Yeah.
Still got pole position. I was going to say something. Still got pole position. Something that I forgot. Anyway, Mental Sun gets the DRS. Will it prove effective? Not really, because it is a small straight. But
that takes the DRS off Wizman and gained a little bit on straight of Wizman on the hard. We will see a move of attack once again.
Waiting for one of the drivers to make a catastrophic mistake. All eyes on Mental Sun. Nah, Mental Sun's got the experience. Finished P3 in F4 last season. He's at the top. Oh, Viking. Viking has spun on the last corner. Not good for Team Red Bull. But what did you see? Oh shit. Oh my god. Edzak.
Edzak went for a move, yep, as expected.
Did he get it? Yeah, he got it, yeah.
What I see now is that Mendelson could just stay in the DRS of Crystal and recharge all of his battery.
Yeah, get the exact same battery as Crystal. So Crystal,
But Mendelson's close. You see, it's below 310.
Yeah, Kubon's engineering Crystal, tell him to use that ERS, please. But Mental Sun, he is very close to Crystal, but not having a good turn 9 at all, and that extends the DRS, no, the gap, sorry, a bit larger.
Look at the gap between Wizman and Edzak already. 1.3, he overtook in the turn 1.
Edzak was so eager to just get on with it, and so he has. Rujwell is just loving life, chilling. Oh my god, Medsun was very close, and look how much battery is recharged. But Crystal's still able to extend. So,
Oh, Medsun gets a horrible turn 1. I think he forgets to brake there.
Just like in Spa at Les Combes, when he just completely destroyed the track limits, outbroke himself in the wet, overtook people illegally, and got a penalty for that.
You forgot to brake there, you just made up another layout of the track.
Probably an even better layout, to be fair, but... 。
.
Such a late reaction. No.
It's fine, you know. Come on. You
There we
can't
go.
make a better level.
Crystal is using his ERS. No, but you can make the curbs better, that's for sure. Those curbs are absolutely atrocious. And
as you mentioned, Crystal using ERS and now Metal Sun has more ERS than Crystal.
yeah. So Crystal saving for nothing, it seems. Obviously I was wrong as usual. Nothing new there. Edzak closing in on Ridgewell as well. Oh, Ridgewell pits. Ridgewell is the first one to pit. Would you say that's a bit early? I would.
E15 you go on half now. Not early.
Yeah, but with the 2 safety cars, I'd say that's early.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. If you, yeah. Because the are not really working. Yeah, might be a bit early than it's true.
So Ridgewell comes out in what is effectively last, but P10.
Maybe he forces Crystal and Metal into an early pit stop as well now.
Maybe Ridgewell going for the absolutely world-class undercut. Who knows? As Mental Sun and Crystal are not getting a move on with the ERS, so maybe Ridgewell can counteract that.
Just to mention, Edzak is 5 seconds behind Mental Sun now, and he could pit. If he pits one more time, he can pit on the soft.
Yeah.
And I think that he's much quicker than Crystal and Mental Sun on the hard later on the soft. So,
yeah, but the softs do tend to overheat a lot around well, pretty much every track, to be fair.
not a few. I mean, no, maybe. But Mental Sun's a bit closer than usually now.
Mental Sun with a load of ERS. But
And he's using it, that's the difference to the previous lap. Now he's using his battery, he wants to make the overtake.
oh, he's going to get it. He's going to go around the outside of Crystal into turn 1. They're side by side through turn 1 and 2. They're bashing wheels. Crystal's still there through turn 3. Has to concede, but or does he? Yes, he does. Mental Sun using a lot of that ERS, and it's helping Edzak and as well as Ridgewell. Ridgewell needs to do some flawless laps here. Absolute qualifying style, Michael Schumacher style laps to get that undercut and make it work. I think he will, to be fair. I don't know why, but I've got a feeling Ridgewell's going to make that undercut work.
He's 23 behind Mental Sun at the moment. This should already be enough.
Yeah, that's 23 behind Mental Sun, and that's very decent. Oh, we see one more car into this battle for the race lead. Edzak is not really gaining despite the two up here fighting. If I was Crystal, I would just blow all my ERS, try to annoy Mental Sun by using the ERS, overtake him. There's yellow flag. Mental Sun pits. Wizman has spun,
and now Crystal is using his battery. Yeah, he has to.
Crystal has to get a move on. Mental Sun is answering to Ridgewell's undercut. I'm gonna go on board with Ridgewell to see where he comes out. But did Mental Sun cut the pit?
No. But his teammate going for a move on Daryl with him on the start finish straight as he makes it stick and look very easy.
Where does Mental Sun come out? He takes the limiter off his Red Bull. His Honda engine steaming down the straight. It's enough.
He's on the hard and they take a while to heat up.
Yeah, that is true, but they have Elliot Parker in the middle.
Parker might even go for a move on Metal Sun now if he's quick enough on the
maybe. He should be able to. The cold hards are absolutely atrocious, as we're literally seeing from Mental Sun firsthand, that the cold hards, everyone just wants to avoid them. That's why you see in maybe the higher tiers that people start on the hards rather than the mediums, but Parker reluctant to overtake.
You know what happened last time when Parker met a real on track in F4?
Oh yeah. Maybe that's what's frightening Elliot Parker, but
Crystal, he stays out. Crystal stays out. Huh?
Crystal stays out.
Probably what I would.
Probably what I would do. I would stay out. Crystal staying the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, so you know he's Viking spun. Never mind. Viking has spun. He spun again, kind of, twice in one go, and now he has to take the escape route, return route. very safely rejoining. I don't know why I'm watching that. Edzak pits.
Oh, park on the wall! And he DNF'd, and that's a safety car, and this might be perfect for...
And it's a safety car. It should be a safety car. It's not. Oh
It's
dear
not a safety
me.
car. Oh. This would have been perfect for Crystal. And for Whiffen. And, yeah.
Pretty much everyone ahead of Mental Sun.
But Edzak is on hard?
Edzak hards, medium hards.
No, he started
Yeah,
on...
he started on hards.
Then he went on mediums and now on hard again.
Well, how the
Dominic.
bloody hell has that happened? Because surely you would be able to start on you go on mediums.
Nah, he did it in like lap 3.
Yeah.
On
For
If he only
mediums.
has one set of mediums.
No. But how does he have 2 sets of hards?
He took the same one again.
Surely not.
Yeah.
Oh, Edzak.
Or Whitman spins at front of Mental Sun, and who well
Oh.
might be in the DRS now.
We're having a lot of spins. As Gold is just getting penalties.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, Rudrow, yeah, Rudrow is... He's here.
DRS zone is late into the last corner. Wait, early in the last corner. It should have been enough.
Oh, it should, yeah, and it is enough. The Dutchman in the Williams has secured the DRS and ERS. There you go, he sets the fastest lap on the
You know what
hard
this proves?
tyres.
The
What does
Crystal
this prove?
tires aren't good anymore.
Yeah, but Crystal is still staying out.
Let me just compare the fastest laps.
At this point, I mean, the softs they will only last maybe 10 laps, 11 laps at the most, so you'd have to pit on lap 23, 24
Nah, 22,
even.
Maybe 21.
Nah, that's way too early. Softs will just blow up by the end of the race, and that's not good. So what does Crystal do?
I think he'll stay out and go on soft then. I would
I
do the
don't
same
know.
to be honest.
I don't think I would do that. As Rudrell is still
Viking.
Rudrell is still in the DRS.
Viking got past Woodman. And
No.
Lean might do the same into turn 4 now, as they're heading side by side up the hill here. Lean late on the brakes, goes very deep, touches Woodman there. Woodman gets a lot of oversteer, and Civico might slip through as well. Yeah, the
Oh,
Polish
Crystal in the
rider
box.
slipped through.
Crystal in the pits,
And go on hard. This makes no sense now.
and he is on hards. 13 lap on the hards. I don't think that's a good choice.
Did Woodman pit already?
No, Whiffen is on.
Yes, he did. Woodman can go to the end.
Crystal's ahead. Who
Oh,
goes to
what?
the end?
What? What
Yeah.
happened there? So we have Whiffen ahead of THC, ahead of Crystal. These three, they can all go to the end. Oh my days! How could we completely miss THC and Whiffen? They can all stay out till the end. Daryl Whiffen. It's up to him now. With 13 laps or 13 and a half laps to go, the British driver, or the driver from the United Kingdom, is leading the race by 1.4 seconds ahead of Pavel Dudek and 6.8 seconds ahead of Crystal. Oh, I completely missed Mendelsohn and Crystal going side by side. Mendelsohn around the outside. Crystal can keep the position. Might Mendelsohn tries to move. Crystal gets a huge amount of oversteer as he concedes his position now, but he will get the DRS on the start-finish straight. Crystal climbing up the curbs in the last chicane here, as he is very, very close. He gets the DRS. He gets a huge moment. He goes on the gravel. Can keep the car on track. He opens up the DRS. Uses his battery. He tries to make a move, but he's too far back. He's simply just too far back. Roosevelt is in the DRS of Crystal now. And this promises an interesting battle all the way until the end of the race. And at the same time, these three are all racing against Daryl Whiffen. Let's see, can Mendelsohn keep the position over Crystal on the start-finish straight? Crystal with a lot more ERS, and obviously with DRS as well. With men flying past Typico on the straight. parking his car on the apex there in turn 1. As Crystal, his tires should be up on temperature by now. Roosevelt dropped out of the race from Crystal. And Crystal could take the last corner flat out without any moment. And he's closing in. He doesn't use his battery. The gap between THC and Whiffen is staying the same. It's fluctuating a little bit, but basically the same. Mental Sun gained half a second though on THC. Oh, that's gonna be very interesting at the end of the race. We have 11.5 laps remaining. Oh! Mendelson avoiding DNF! Mendelson the championship leader DNFs! And this might be a safety car again, and this might ruin Whiffen's race. It's a safety car! It's a safety car on lap 22. Daryl Whiffen. Oh, now it's getting interesting. Now it is getting very, very interesting. As the championship leader DNFs in lap 22 of the Spanish Grand Prix here in Barcelona, Catalunya. Does Whiffen pit? Does Pavel Dudek pit in P2? Whiffen is in the pit. Pavel Dudek stays out. Pavel Dudek stays out on these 14 lap old cars, and they will be absolutely horrible at the end of the race. Crystal stays out. Rural stays out. Attack might come in, I'm not so sure. No, he stays out as well. Does Whiffen stay ahead of his teammate though? No, he probably shouldn't. But he is on the soft tires. He has the best tire on the whole field at the moment. And we have only 10 laps to go. And when the safety car comes in, you probably have 8 laps to go. And the soft, he can absolutely blast them out until the very, very, very last centimeter of this race. Everyone ahead of him will suffer on the cold soft, on the cold hards at the restart. Whilst Whiffen can push like no one else. Gold also in the pits now, I have to mention this. Viking in the pits, Lean in the pits, Wisman and Cifico. Everyone going on soft, just the top 4 stayed on the hard tires, and this might cost them the win. We will find out. We will find out, as everyone first of all needs to catch up back to the safety car pack. And this race has taken a very interesting turn. Championship leader going DNF. And if Edzek or Crystal, both actually, if they can score a good result, and Rural obviously as well, the championship might be open again. Everything is possible in this race now. And everything is possible in the championship as well. Safety car stays at least one more lap. Out at least one more lap, obviously. Might this be the race where the championship fight takes a turn? I have no idea at all, and I actually just noticed Lean is on the mediums. Maybe he has no more new set of softs. And yeah, just to tell you, Roosevelt is 88 points behind Mental Sun, and Crystal is 86 points behind. Whiffen, Edzek though is 45 points. So if he stays P4, he will get 12 points on his account, and this will reduce the gap to 33 points. It's still a lot, but maybe he can make up some positions. As Mendelssohn obviously gets 0 points.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
you missed everything.
Oh no!
Mendelssohn DNF.
I'm the one that's streaming as well.
Huh?
Oh. I'm out of breath. Yeah.
Yo, so, okay, just to conclude for you, you missed everything. Mendelson, DNF in the fast left-hander going up the hill before the first DRS straight.
Yeah.
And then there's a safety car, and now from P5 to the back, everyone has pitted for new tires, and the first 4 are on old parts.
Oh.
And Whiffen lead the race by 1.4 seconds or so, and he decided to pit, whilst everyone behind him stayed out. So he is the first driver on new softs now, and he might be able to regain the lead.
I apologise to everyone watching. Probably missed stuff. I had it on board with Crystal.
Well, nothing happened really. We just saw Mendelson going DNF, and then the race was over. Not over, but then we had safety car.
Thankfully, I had to quickly run to the shops. That's why I'm out of breath. My God. So, Dudek on 16 lap old hards. It seems I expect him to pummel right to the back. I don't think. Nah.
Well, the drivers behind are also on the hards, you know.
Yeah, but 17 lap old hards for Dudek. It's not the best. Darrell Whiffen, as you mentioned, the first one on the soft tyres, so we can expect some good things.
He led the race before the safety car.
Yeah.
And then he decided to pit.
Yeah. Is that a bad thing?
Wild. I mean, I think.
Did he pit under the safety car?
Yeah.
Happy days.
Yeah, but everyone behind him, so THC was P2, Crystal P3, we were P4 and SX P5 at the time. They stay out.
Yeah, but they're on. Look at what tyres they're on compared to Darrell Whiffen's tyres.
Yeah,
so
this is true. This is true.
I guess Darrell Whiffen, it's a real test for him. Then I'm guessing because it's a test of how efficiently he can race, how he can get past the pack without damage, without crashing.
It's not about efficiency anymore. It's just about blasting out these softs until the very last bit.
He needs to do exactly what the Michael Schumacher, the legend, did. Absolutely push out immaculate laps, consistent laps. Darrell Whiffen can win this, you know.
Yeah, and I already said that this hard will be stone cold at the safety car restart, whilst his tires are on temperature.
But anything can happen. As my God, right? Pavel Dudek leads the way. Crystal not leading the safety car restart. Wow, that mental son is out of the race. Crazy to think about that. But Dudek leads. When will he go? The safety car is just about entering the pits. No, it's not, because it's very slow. What is that safety car doing? But Mylander needs to get a move on. So does Dudek. When does he go? Dudek is going sort of, and he is not. That's not a good restart. I couldn't speak there. That's not a good restart as Crystal's there, but Dudek uses that ERS and he's got the better straight line speed. Is Darrell Whiffen making a move? Yes, he is on his teammate. Will we see some team orders? Yes, we do.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful. Oh no, we don't. Yeah, beautiful team orders. We love
Championship P2. Let's pass his teammate. This is
what
amazing.
A person. What a guy. Absolutely amazing.
Literally the driver who could make the gap between him and the championship leader, make the gap disappear, led through his teammate on lap 26. That's great.
That is amazing to see. We'd love to see that. But Rudgewell was all over the back of Crystal. It must be said. Crystal doing that thing where he just doesn't have the button called L1, so he doesn't use his ERS for some mind-boggling reason. But
button was broken.
Darrell Whiffen ever so close to Rudgewell.
Oh my God! The Mercedes driver with a dive on the Attic might make the switch back. The Mercedes driver obviously on the softer tires as well. Gold with a huge dive bomb there and makes it stick.
Gold on a dive bomb. Oh, Crystal is so close to Dudek. Now I guess it's all eyes on Crystal and Darrell Whiffen. But there's no DRS just yet.
Look at the straight line speed of THC.
Oh my lord, the Williams is a rocket in the straight from the Polishman. Got the setup right there. As now Darrell Whiffen, he's just not good enough.
Gold might make a move on Whiffen now.
Oh,
As he's using DRS up the hill into turn 4, they go!
Oh, Gold getting ever so close to Darrell Whiffen's rear right. Oh, nearly loses the car as well.
And we just have 6.5 laps to go, we need to remember this.
Darrell Whiffen, you need to get a move on.
Maybe it might be a bit easier with the DRS being activated next lap. Maybe he's waiting for this.
Possibly, but like I said, it's just not good enough right now. Rodwell is on 12 lap old hards. Darrell Whiffen on 4 lap old softs. I don't know. Crystal not being able to overtake Dudek as well, so is the only overtaking opportunity in turn 1? Turn 4, turn 1, turn 10? We've only seen moves into those corners so far, and now Whiffen miles off Rodwell.
The straight line speed of THC is, oh my days.
The Polish rocket ship in P1 right now.
Now with DRS enabled, so this should make the racing a bit more interesting for all the viewers.
Oh, that's a beautiful camera angle.
Whiffen nearly loses again. Same spot on the track, turn 4 again. And now updale they go. They climb over the curbs to the first DRS straight off the track. Around the fast right hander they go. They're Whiffen following Roosevelt, Crystal following THC, who's the only one without DRS. But he's proven before that he doesn't need the DRS to stay ahead. He's just quick enough without it.
He looks like he knows what he's doing through the corners as well. Very skillful driver. On those old hards as Crystal nearly loses it, but Dudek gets on the curb. That probably allows him for a bad exit. Now we're going to see the German in the Aston Martin, possibly for the race lead. He opens up the DRS flap. Dudek just so much quicker in the straight. What on earth is that? But Crystal is closing. He's going to go for a massive dive bomb onto the... He gets onto such a curve, they bang wheels. Dudek pushes him completely wide, but that's okay. Oh my word. Crystal's gone.
No! Oh, Roosevelt keeps out of the wall!
Just when will Rodwell's luck improve? Just when? Unbelievable. Just when will it improve? That's the 3rd time now that he has suffered drastically because of someone else's mistake. But unbelievable. Yeah, Crystal spun. Crystal lost it.
Oh, so the penalty, so there's P2 for Darrell Whiffen then?
Well, you're not the steward, cough cough. But it's all to play for now. But what a dive from Crystal, but yeah, just a lot of things happened there, and Rodwell, so unfortunate for the Dutchman, man. Unfortunate even. But we have to move on. F4 is a show of skill here, but it's also a show of straight line speed from this Polishman. He is absolutely ridiculous in a straight. I need his setup. I need his setup for F3 tomorrow at 4 PM. Just quickly, while these lot are doing their thing, subscribe to Ero if you haven't already. The true home of league racing, and it actually is. It's amazing. We have to get the plug in, of course. If you haven't subscribed to Ero, get out the stream. No, I'm joking. But you know, subscribe, do us a favour. Join these lot. Join these lot race. Talk to the drivers. Have fun with the drivers. It's an amazing community. But the DRS opens up once more for the German. It makes no difference at all. But
the DRS level of THC is way lower than the one of Crystal.
Yeah, but Crystal is he's able to brake so much more later because of Dudek's low wings.
We might see a dive bump again in turn 1 now.
I think we will, because Crystal is so close and he takes the chicane much better.
Crystal. The DRS of Crystal.
Crystal needs to keep a calm head now. The ERS opens, Dudek flying away into the distance as Crystal doesn't use any ERS, but Dudek does.
Hello! Use the L1 button, mate!
Oh, Edzak going nearly side by side with Gold. Edzak round the outside, Gold pushes him off and there's contact. Oh, and there's a crash from behind.
The Red Bull joining Viking! Oh, Goldman, what are you doing? Yeah.
Another one for the stewards, cough cough. What has happened? Absolute mayhem at the closing laps in Catalonia as Crystal goes very deep into the corner. He needs to keep a calm head, like I said.
All taking out the championship contender. Oh, come on! Mendelson didn't have one race of the season and Edzak gets taken out.
Oh, Crystal, he's got so much more better run through turn 9 than Dudek. Which way is he going to go, left or right? He goes round the outside of turn 10 and he brakes later and he gets the move done. Or does he? Dudek coming through on the inside line. But he gets the move done, or does he? Crystal is the race leader.
Wait for the starting straight. Wait for the
But
starting straight.
we're going to see the Polish rocket ship, the Polish NASA of Dudek. Or will we?
Or maybe he's too far away, actually.
Crystal has kept the race lead. Or has he? Dudek is closing.
Enough, and now you'll get away through the middle sector. If Crystal keeps it on track, that's a race win for him.
Dudek has double the tyre wear of Crystal.
Woodman try to move on lean, actually.
Wisman on Leandro around the outside, turning into the inside with a switchback, but Leandro covers it off. Smartly done. We're going to see a lot of reports. Oh.
And PhD out of the race of Crystal.
So Crystal needs to keep it on track. That's all that happens. And Fifjo has joined in on this fight. Fifjo got the better run than Wizman through turn 9, like we saw Crystal do last lap. There's a bit of weaving from Leandro. It's fine, I guess. But Wizman on the softs, I didn't realise. Softs are probably dead by now. As just shown right there, as he closes the gap on the McLaren. Oh, we're going to see some turn 1 action here. I think we're going to see Fifjo on Wizman as Crystal sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. How on earth has that happened? He's on 13 lap old softs. Jesus, 13 lap old hards, I must say. So
Edzak on Fifjo now.
Edzak on Fifjo pretty easily as he's drained every single ounce of his electrical battery in his Alfa Romeo, as he did get involved in crash 2 laps ago, contact 2 laps ago, it must be said. But everything has calmed down. Crystal,
as well.
Oh, Ridgewell with the fastest lap.
Edzak pretty close to Wizman. He was looking a lot faster now. Going up the hill to the last DRS, full DRS straight off this race. And she might actually get it done, maybe with a late dive. Wizman has a DRS as well. Not possible for Edzak.
There's a huge train.
Edzak might actually try it, but Crystal is coming across the line now as Edzak goes down the inside into the last chicane. They go. The Mercedes round the outside, a little bit of wheel banging, and Edzak actually makes the move. Take it to Mercedes in the wall.
Oh my god, but I completely forgot it was the last lap. Jean Goring wins in Barcelona. What a race win from him. Followed by Dudek in P2, Daryl Whiffen on the podium, Edzak with a recovery into P4, Fifjo into P5, Leandro at home in a tier he's not even in, 6th, Gold 7th, Wizman 8th, Noddy Viking, Rodwell in 10th, coming across the line. Now, what a race. Wow. I think it's safe to say everything happened in that race towards the end. Literally everything. but Crystal wins. He said he wanted a race win before the season ended. That's exactly what he's got. That's exactly what he's gotten. Is the title fight back on? If Mentorson DNFs again, or bad, or bad races to come. But I'm laughing because the Q1 in the comments. Linus, do you know what he said? He said
No.
He said to me, only try to give a penalty to him now. I might have to.
And we'll find a way.
No. He did spin into R12.
True. Yeah, you will definitely get a penalty then.
Let me just make this point very, very clear. These are your provisional race results. Crystal in P1, followed by Dudek in P2. Daryl whiffing on the podium for the first time this season. He raced in F4 last season. I'm not sure if he got any podiums there. But Edzak in P4, followed by Fifcio, Leandro, Gold, Wizman, Viking, and R12 finishes the drivers who raced. R12 taking the fastest lap by 1.1 seconds. Yeah, 1.1 seconds. And then you have your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 DNFers. Whoa.
As I will hear Gary Ruffin the first time talking. I'm very interested. Hello? Yeah.
Yep. So we have everyone in.
Hey! Yes.
Behave yourself. Oh mate, what a race that was. Let me get we can start with the questions actually. Linus,
Yep.
who is
I will. Ruffin is the third. First of all, Derek, can you hear us?
I can, yep.
Well, I have to start with the obvious question. Did you think it was a mistake to pit?
No, to be honest, I would have been happy with just points. So, yeah, my aim was just to pit. I thought everyone was going to pit, to be honest. I didn't realise the guys would stay out. So, I think if I stayed out, they would have got past me anyway. I mean, you could see how quick they were when they was on the hards and I was on the soft. So, I don't think I could have done much better today.
Yeah, that was would have been my second question. How difficult was it for you to overtake the guys on the hards then?
Yeah, I mean, their straight line speed was rapid. I think they have very low wings, and obviously there's not too many places you can overtake. So it was just trying to keep it clean, and I was just hoping that P4 would have been good. I was hoping the guys would battle and make mistakes, and I think there was a couple of collisions, which we'll wait to see what happens with that. But yeah, that was my plan. And towards the end, I kind of just backed off, let the two guys ahead to fight and see what happens, and I just decided just to try and finish in P3 really.
And Ennis, do you have a question to Darryl?
not really, just congratulations on the first podium this season.
Cheers, mate.
Then I have one more question. So first of all, congrats as well from my side. Well, very well done. And was it like who initiated that attack led you through?
Well, we're not in a party, so yeah, I appreciate him for doing that, because I know obviously he's right up there fighting. So I guess he was just feeling very generous and probably thought I was a lot better than I actually am, and thought maybe I was going to win, but that's not the case. So, but yeah, nevertheless, I appreciate it.
And that's what we thought as well. It was very, very nice of him to let you through, even though he's still in a championship fight.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, thanks for the answers.
Yeah,
Moving on to Pavel Dudek. You had a very, very high straight line speed. How difficult was it then to keep them behind in the middle sector or in the infield? Yeah. That's a lot. Did you after the safety car restart? Did you think you could keep Crystal behind you? Okay, then also congratulations to your P2, as this might turn into a P1 after steward verdicts. We will see, and it will decide.
NF.
No. Yeah, thank you for the answers also. And now Crystal, Ennis can do the interview. Honestly,
well, first of all, congratulations on that provisional win.
Provisional.
Yeah, let's just say you wanted a win for the last couple races that are happening. You wanted to close the gap to Mentorson. Do you still think the championship fight is on?
After today, I really think so, because after his mistake, he was really fast. Honestly, I think he would won the race if he not spun out. And I think it's still on, but it will be very, very hard.
So just say if you get the 25 points, or exactly 61 behind with 81 points to go.
Yeah, I mean, he spun out today.
Yeah, fair enough. That proves anything can happen to Mentorson.
Yeah.
Or anything can happen to you. You might get 18 points today, who knows?
I have a question. How hard was it to pass Pavel Dudek?
It was really, really hard. I was crying. I was screaming to Jakub. He's so fast on the straight, and then he made the mistake before the second straight, and then I could pass him in the third sector because his tire wasn't that much good as mine.
And how worried were you that he might get you on the start finish straight again then?
Not really, because I know I have a really strong pace through sector 3 and can open the gap.
Hey. Any
Fair
more
enough.
questions?
I have no further questions. What are you?
No, I would just say, if you liked the video or the stream, leave us a like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to turn up to the Big Boys Racing at Sunday, 4 and 8 PM UK time, F1. And a little bit of self-advertisement. Tomorrow, 4 PM UK time, F3's racing, and then we will absolutely demolish the field of F3.
It's just not gonna happen.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. That's the wrong button to press to end the stream. Anyway.